All right, here we go. Welcome and good evening, everyone. I am so happy that you are here. And if you wouldn't mind going ahead and dropping in the chat what part of the UK that you are tuning in from. One of the fun things is to be able just to see how far our community has already reached, even though we're just barely getting started with you guys. And so we've got Denny in the house. Hi, Denny. Thanks so much for being here. We've got Marianne, Claire. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay, so keep that coming. Ramiz, is that how you pronounce your name? So beautiful. All right, as you guys are popping in, I want you to first of all do me a favor and just take a deep breath and give yourself credit for being here because I know you guys could be doing 100 other things right now. Let me just go ahead and hit that mute button. Hold on. And but you know what? You chose this. You chose to be here. You chose to show up for you. And I want you to know, you guys, that this isn't just another Zoom call. We've got a really fun special announcement that we're going to be making on this call this evening. This is the space where you get to dream a little bit bigger, where you get to see what's possible for you. So settle in, grab your favorite drink, and then if turn your camera on. We love seeing your beautiful faces and just know that you belong here. So if you're ready, put ready into the chat, and I'm going to introduce our special guest. She's going to be hosting this call. I'm the co-host today, but some of you guys already know her and you love her. How could you not? But this is Abby. She's a devoted mom. She's a supportive wife. She's one of my favorite humans in the entire world, and she is the kind of leader, you guys, that raises the bar everywhere she goes. She's a seasoned personal trainer, a trusted coach. She's an industry powerhouse. She's built her career, you guys, on results and resilience, and she truly has a heart for helping people transform. So she's one of Riman's top income earners here. She's a director in the company, and she leads with integrity, clarity, and really that quiet confidence that makes people want to lean in. So come on in, lean in, and Abby, I'm going to toss the baton over to you. The floor is now yours.
Oh my goodness, thank you. That's so kind. I should get on these with you more often. I just feel great. So I'm so excited for you all being here today, and we want to value your time. Like Kristie said, I am an avid entrepreneur, okay? I barely made it through college. I decided to be an English literature major because I thought if I could read and write, then I think I can make my way through. But I just always had an entrepreneurial heart. And, like Kristie said, I started out in the personal training world. I shared this on an orientation yesterday, and I quickly realized that I wanted more. So I would recruit clients, and I'm like, man, I'm maxed and I'm capped at money. You know what? I'm going to recruit some other personal trainers, and then I'm going to recruit them some clients and fill them up, and then I'll take a cut. Okay, so fast forward like, 6, 7, 8 years later, I started my own tea company. And if you have, has anybody ever started their own company here before? Yeah, there is, what is the book called? Oh my gosh, the book. Oh, I don't know, but it's about when you're really good at one thing, and so you think you should start your own company, but then you have 100 other tasks you're not good at, and that responsibility falls on you. So, love tea, love talking to people, love distributing products I was passionate about, started my own tea company, decided to start in the vendor arena. And so I would go set up I went to Toronto, the World Tea Trade Center. I made all my own blends. I was the sweat equity with a millionaire who was funding it. And I went into that venue scene and started selling tea. And I was coming out with a little bit of money at those shows, and I thought to myself, no, once again, this is not making me the type of lifestyle and income that I am set on making. I grew up in a preacher's home, a single income home, and I had a lot of good mentorship around me with business, and I wanted to create more. I wanted to give. I wanted to make impact, and it was always in my heart. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to turn this little tea business I have into franchises and have other people buy the tea from me. Guys, creating your own blends, doing your own packaging, spending all my Saturdays putting little stickers on things and vacuum sealing. Like I hated hated all the other things about it. And so, we're a year into it. And I remember shipping went wrong, a label run went wrong, the stickers were all messed up. I had to go to my business partner. It was going to cost another $1,000. I still had not been able to pay myself out in a year starting my own company. And you got to have long-term vision when you're starting your own thing. And I got the opportunity to come into a launching network marketing, direct sales company, if you will. At the time, I had a little bit of a negative stigma on it. Like I said, I was also a personal trainer and sports performance nutritionist. Everyone wanted me to sell their products. But once I really broke down the business model, I thought this is what I've been trying to create my whole life is like build a team, go together as one, and create different types of income streams. And so, in this business, I love Kristie explains it as like you can sell lemonade, but you can also have everybody else set up stands, or you think about a McDonald's franchise. You can sell cheeseburgers and fries. You can sell supplements, you can sell your services, but what if you empowered other people to also be able to buy into that franchise and sell? And so, as we're giving you this opportunity overview today of what you have your hands on, first movers advantage, the world's number one Korean skincare product, launching in your company, the ability to maybe just be an affiliate, go online and sell it, sell the skincare. Or you're more like me with that entrepreneurial heart and wanting to make that legacy income and impact, and you want to set yourself up a team. All of that is here for you, and we are so excited to share it with you. Give me 1 minute. If I can nail getting into the actual presentation, we are winning. So let's see here. There we go. Okay. That's the hardest part for me. I think we just got is right. If you've been paying attention to the trends, then it's everywhere. Korean skincare is everywhere. It's leaps and bounds ahead of other cosmetics. It's leading in the beauty industry right now. I spent 10 years of my life selling supplements. This doesn't compare. I get this skincare in people's hands, it changes their face, and 10 friends want to know what they've done, what they're using. It's demonstratable, it's easy, and you're riding on a trend. People have already heard about K-beauty. They just don't know which product, what brand. But the market is right. 91 billion market in 2022. And the estimate to be 187 billion by 2030. So if you want to talk about, listen, I wasn't a beauty girl. I was health and wellness. I was supplements. I was a personal trainer in the gym all day. But I was always a businesswoman. So if you want to look at getting in at the right business at the right time, it's K-beauty. I see all over Instagram, like right now, men selling each other's skincare. Why would they do that? Why would Chris Rock do that? Because they know it's the number one income stream. People would rather spend their money on their face and their vanity than their health. I'm sorry to say, but it's true. And that's been my experience here in the last 3 years coming from a fitness background. So this is a good business move. Look here, the increase, the Google increase, 350% increase in Google searching for Korean skincare in 16 to 21. 56% of American women have shown interest in K-beauty. And it's a fact that the UK is importing more Korean beauty right now than North America. So the opportunity and market dominance for you is even bigger. 46% of Gen Z consumers are actively using these products. Why? Because TikTok and Instagram, they're teaching people. We could have taken this product and put it right by La Mer and this active cream you're going to learn about for $800. We could have done that, but nobody would know the story. Nobody would know about how uniquely different this is than all the other Korean beauty products. You know, it would be like you coming to Kansas City here in the Midwest and then going back to London and saying, I got North American beauty. All right. Yes, it was made in North America, but there's a big difference between our North American products sitting on the shelves of Walmart and sitting on the shelf of, some high-end designer store. And everybody's on the key phrase Korean beauty, but there is a difference in quality and ingredients. And you have your hands on the best. Okay, so right in this mix, it beat Chanel and land to rank to the top in US and Japan. Korea overtakes US cosmetic exports trailing. What sets us apart is the innovation. Okay. I want to introduce you today to our brands, and this will be important because Kristie at the end of this call is going to go over some incredible Black Friday specials and bundles that you have going on, and they encompass all three of these. So we're going to go a little bit over the skincare, the hair care, and the body line for you today. But a little background on the company of Riman. Like we were just talking about, there is a difference in K-beauty, and people are coming to it because of their education that they're done using chemicals, they're done using hormone and hormone disruptors, paraffins in it. K-beauty, we know, is a ritual. It's even though it's trending on the internet, it is not a trend. It's been around for generations because of their cleanliness and their transformative aspects. So Rimmon was established in 2018. They did 2.5 billion in revenue in the 4 years that they initially launched in South Korea. It became the #1 K-beauty brand. They sold, and this stat is now 41 million bottles of what's called our Dermatology EX cream, which we have enhanced this past year with peptides and NMN, say that 5 times fast. And they sold 41 million of that in a population of 50 million. That is market dominance, and that can be on your skin. And anybody who presents who's been here more than 6 months, you're going to see it on their skin. We got pictures for you today. But since then, we came into North America. I personally came in a year after they had launched to North America, and I still have first movers advantage. If you can come in to a company 3 years within their launch period, we consider that you're in the basement. Yeah, we hear ground floor opportunity. No, it's for real here. You're in the basement of the house being built. Taiwan open, Hong Kong, Mexico, Malaysia, Singapore. We just launched the Philippines, United Kingdom. I flew there and got to help launch it in the headquarters, the Arc in London, about 6 weeks ago. And you guys have the most unique opportunity because UK is such a melting pot, and everybody is 1 to 2 connections away from somebody in Spain, in Italy, in Germany. And so not only do you have the opportunity to launch in the UK, you are a connection or 2 away to be a part of a launch in another country. And Kristie and I can tell you, being a part of a launch in this kind of business model can set you up for what I was talking about earlier, that legacy type of income. So the opportunity is there for you. And first quarter in January, you guys will be launching in Spain, Italy, Ireland, and there's lots of other Latin America countries coming in right then too. And this month we are launching in Japan. So as you go through this, listen, who do I know? Who do I know? Now we're going to show you a little bit of a film product in Silderm. And I want you to get with the person who invited you on this call today and ask them to share with you the 3-minute sizzle video about Insulderm. The audio wasn't working, but that's okay because honestly, you need that sizzle video. Here's why. When I'm connecting with people about this opportunity, I connect with them. I ask them, have they heard of the world's #1 Korean skincare? I'm looking for people who are looking for opportunities. And then I send that 3-minute sizzle video. And it is all about these 3 ingredients right here. This is what makes our product uniquely different. We have our Bee Young Pool Leaf, our Jeju Lava Energy Water, and our nano liposomal technology. I'm going to back up just a little bit. That Bee Young Pool Leaf, okay, it comes from what's called the Asiatica centella plant. It's also known in South Korea as tiger's grass. And the reason why is because tigers would go through mating season and they would fight and they would get all scratched up and they would go roll in this grass. And it has anti-inflammatory benefits and healing components to it. And when we use it now on our skin, it has the benefits of anti-wrinkling, anti-aging, reduction in hyperpigmentation, but also skin brightening. But let me go on to say this because we're not just using the Asiatica centella plant, but keep that in mind. That's a very popular medicinal plant in South Korea. Chairman On, who's one of the very top beauty formulators in South Korea, which a lot of other beauty companies have used. They outsource, they use him. He's a researcher. He was given a government certificate to do research with one of 4 world protected UNESCO sites of lava energy water. Okay, the other ones that are established you can't use. There's either too much sand, too much silt, or too deep and can't get to it. But an hour's flight outside of South Korea, there is an island there where we have set up a village and an entire smart farm and a water research center. But on Jeju Island, he got access to have the only certificate to do beauty research with that Jeju lava energy water. Has a lot of minerals and components to it. And what happened was he started spraying that water on to that Asiatica pennywort. It's like a 4-leaf clover, and it grew the size of my hand, a cabbage. And we have our own plant now, and that is the Bee Young Pool Leaf. We have it patented for the next 20 years. We literally have our own plant. When you see other Korean products being, promoted at stores, they may claim to have the Centella Asiatica plant in it, but it's that little 4-leaf clover, and it's also been dried out and lost most all its elements of healing. So it's a big marketing hype term. We have been able to preserve the plant in its full, rich mineral form with then the Jeju lava energy water instead of using distilled or dead water, which most all products are made up of, with 80%. So this water is hydrating, it's nourishing, it creates vitality in your skin. Kristie and I have both been to Jeju Island. We got to bathe in it. We got to drink it. We got to just stroll through the smart farms, seeing how they harvest it from seed to plant to manufacturing to your bottle at home. And then this nano liposomal technology, this is our medical equipment that basically takes a strand of hair and spins it about 450 times smaller. So this Jeju Lava Energy Water and Bee Young Pool Leaf get spun so small that they get with this technology absorbed deep into your dermis layer. What that means is that you're getting healing and a hydrated and repaired cell from the inside out. This skincare line is not a skincare line, it's a skin healing line. And you're going to see that as you see more pictures of this. But we have in Western technology very abrasive techniques And basically, we go in and we damage this outer layer and we rely on the regrowth and the reproduction. We do that with chemicals, with medical grade, highly active products that are abrasive on the outer surface. We do microneedling where we just beat up that outer surface and lasers. But guys, I've been able to quit all of that in the last 3 years since I've been on the product. Since I was 30, I was getting Botox and filler and medical treatments. I have, since 6 weeks into using this skincare line, I have not done Botox or filler in 3 years, nor any other of the microderm and lasers that I had been doing. This skincare, this skin repair is the greatest technology. I would tell you it's like the iPhone of skincare, the Tesla of skincare, and you're hearing about it here first. So, Incel Derm, that is the skincare line. It's very award-winning, cruelty-free. It goes through EWG standards, the German Code of Standards. That's the most scrutinous standards to pass through in the world. And because we have that certification, we are going to be able to go into the Middle East. We're going to go in worldwide because we have passed that high standard quality. We leave out over 3,000 commonly used ingredients that we would use by the Young pool and the energy water, and it's innovative with system technology. Am I here, Kristie? Did I lag out a little bit? Yes, okay. Kristie, why don't you come on and tell your story? I'm about to
You're
pull up your
good.
I'm about to pull up your face anyway, but the system is frozen for a second. So why don't you tell about your story?
Oh, okay, perfect. So, well, Abby, while we're waiting
Well,
for, is it, wait, do you want me to talk or are you
yeah,
talking?
go ahead. Go ahead. You'll see the slide move when it moves.
Okay, okay, perfect. So I think our before and after is coming up here next, and you guys are going to be able to see it, and it's pretty remarkable. When mine pulls up, my before was taken prior to being introduced to these incredible products. And like Abby mentioned, I was doing all of the things, and my skin was not getting better. I'm 52. I'm a grandma of six. And I just kind of accepted like this is it. This it's all downhill from here. And my after picture is me 5 months after using the products. I started as a customer. I was skeptical, and one of the things that, of course, helped me was taking that before picture and taking that after and putting it side by side. So as you can see, Abby, and then I'm over here onto the right hand side. What's crazy was the structure of my skin is what I really noticed. The hyperpigmentation, how it was decreasing, right? I love the sun. I was born in 73. I grew up just baking in the sun and burning my skin and putting baby oil all over my body and laying on tinfoil. And I think that that's what our generation did. And so, Abby, I'm going to toss it back to you. But again, take a before picture. You're going to be blown away. You're going to see a difference within 3 days. And most of these before and afters are within 30 days.
Your before picture is your story. If you are looking at this as a business, you are not coming into a business to actually sell things. You are experiencing the difference that you'll love and the change. You guys will soon have our K Beauty makeup line. You don't when you launch a new country because you want to get everyone on the skincare first. Your makeup is only as good as your skincare. I make videos all the time with the makeup, and when people reach out to me to buy it, I start them on the skincare. I say, wait on this makeup. I need you to change your skin first because your makeup is going to enhance the work you're doing with this line. So you can see the acne, you can see the rosacea, you can see the pigmentation, you can see the scarring, you can see the jowl lines, you can see the under eye lines, guys. I mean, people are literally going and getting plastic surgery to have these kinds of dramatic changes that this skincare line can provide. It is a, and then this right here is your shampoo, water treatment, and hair oil. It's incredible. It's called Desert Cola and the Miracle of the Desert, but it in South Korea can be claimed, medically claimed because of the certifications that they have, that it is for hair growth, hair regrowth, and hair loss. And it is absolutely incredible. The pictures that we see of women, especially those, if you ever know, in perimenopause, oh my goodness, we start losing our hair. But also men thinning out. It's been absolutely incredible. I know Kristie, her story. Kristie, you want to just share real quick your story with hair? Because I know you're for the first time growing yours out.
Yes, for the first time. So I was losing my hair mainly in the front, and it was as soon as I hit 50. And again, just one of those things that we're told hormones are going to make a difference. Your hair is going to start to thin out. And so I accepted it as truth. And my mom does hair, and so she was really the first person that said, "I don't know what's happening, but your hair is," and she had my hair in her hand. She was washing it. She goes, "Your hair is falling out. What are you doing different?" As a concerned mom. And I was like, nothing. So Google became, I was obsessed. I was just devastated because I'd always have really, really great hair. So I chopped it off and I've had it short for years. And this is the first time ever where my hair has come back. I'm finally able to grow it back out again. And it was again right here in the front. I had baby hairs those first few months, and so, but I was embracing the baby hairs because I knew that it was regrowth. But this is when women lose their hair, it's devastating. And I know for men it is too, but I think more so for women. And when we have a solution that where we truly have a product that could help, where people after one wash already start to feel the difference, that is gold. We have something that can truly give women confidence back again, and that's what it did for me. So that's just my simple story. I need to get my before and after because if you guys saw how you could the sun was hitting my hair and you could see the baldness like right here in the front versus where I am right now today. So it's pretty amazing. Powerful stuff.
You're saying it. Yeah, this is the unsung hero. We lead with the skincare because it's so transformative, but honestly, this shampoo, water treatment, and oil, it's the unsung hero. It's incredible. And I didn't ever think I could get so hyped up about body wash and lotion, but I walk out of my shower every day feeling like I just went to the spa. And this is so clean and holistic. I feel so good. My daughter and I, we both use it all. We use the shampoo, we use the body wash, we use the skin. Other companies have targeted young children for makeup, for skincare, and they are full of active ingredients and hormone disruptors. So I feel so good about all of these products in my household. But this Samuel body care, it's got the same element that they use in cleaning up oil spills in the ocean to clean up the oil spill, but to preserve the environment. And then this lotion, at first I was like, I don't know if I need a body lotion. But once you start looking like you're 20 years younger in your face, and then you look down at your thighs in the summer and they look all crepey and aging, that's when you're going to thank me that we told you about this lotion with the hyaluronic acid infused hyalocollagen 3 in it. So it's incredible for the whole body. Here's just some pictures. of people who have used the shampoo. You can see the hair regrowth. You can use the how the water treatment has healed dandruff and scalp irritations. So absolutely incredible. And then you can see that picture of the arm that was using the lotion. It truly is all about skin repair. And so, I started out this call telling you about my tea company and how I about lost my mind when the labels ran wrong. And how I went to my business partner and I said, listen, you're a millionaire. I'm not. I'm going to be doing sweat equity and working to get this up and running the next 3 years. And I'm ready to make money now. And he gave me his blessing. I killed the tea company and I started in this industry. And within 3 years of a launching company, I became a millionaire. I was a single mom working on my own terms from my phone. And it was my first round. I never done it before, but I was coachable. I was just coachable. And I knew in my heart I wanted to build people and build teams and help others go where I wanted to go. And so one thing that you can be so just excited for here is that you actually have your own marketing drive. And if this is something you want to do when you get on an orientation, we'll show you where that is. But this company absolutely spares no expense when it comes to marketing. This is a top high-end model in South Korea, and they do commercials over there. It's on the billboards in the city. So they have spent that Jeju lava Inselderm video, they put $1 million into, but you have so many beautiful brochures, marketing materials, videos. You don't have to do that part. You got a business in the box and you can just go share with excitement, enjoy the opportunity that you have. This is another video we made of Frederic Brucher. He's one of Europe's top scent perfumists, and he designed our scents for our body wash, our body lotion. Absolutely incredible. But we knew we were going to come into the European market, and so we went ahead and we put that little flavor in it, and we collaborated with him. So that gives us, such notoriety, the people that we partner with. Partner with it is the greatest marketing agency in the world called Pentagram and Paula Scher. Here are some other clients that they have. Absolutely incredible. You're not joining a little company. If you're starting to see, you're joining a company that's going for worldwide domination of the world's #1 Korean beauty, and you are in the garage of Microsoft right now. You are in right now at the right time with the right product with the right place. We have an incredible rewards plan. And when you look at this YouTube, know the stories, want you to know the product, want you to know over a little bit of the rewards plan with you. But you can also get that on an in-depth orientation. Here is a picture of our events that we have. Our next event coming up is February 28th through March 1st in Long Beach, California. We say you don't really understand what you have your hands on until you get to your first event. And that is where you get to see the community. You get to feel the classiness, the professionalism. We have beautiful dances and dinners and recognition and trainers and celebration. And it's just, hang on until you can get to your first event. And then you will realize this is one of the best decisions that you've ever made. So going in right now, we also every year we have promos and specials where you can earn trips. Our next one coming up is going to be in Costa Rica. And right here is just a little glimpse of the comp plan. We're not going to go in depth on this today. I'm just going to tell you, when you first come into this business, you are a planner making 10%. Your goal is to get up to what's called senior manager. It's at the top of the affiliate layer. If you are a social media influencer, okay, if you're an affiliate marketer, this business plan is unlike any other direct sales company. We literally have our own layer of an affiliate marketing program where you don't have to build a team and you can get up to a commission of senior manager making 30%. And there's retail bonuses that get piled on top of that to unlock almost up to 40% of you selling from online, the world's number one Korean skincare. So most companies, they don't have enough margin on the front end to be so dynamic in a social selling economy, but Riman does. And so we are so excited about that because we're living in a gig economy where a lot of men and women just want to go online and they want to make an extra 1,000 to 3,000 pounds a month, just social selling. Okay. But if you're, like me and you're here for, bigger impact, bigger purpose, bigger pay, then if you will help three other people come into your business and set them up with their business and help them get to senior manager and bring in what's called 50,000 in volume. There is volume attached to the pounds. Okay. So if you get 50,000 in volume and help three people get to senior manager, you become what's called a team leader and your commissions goes up even more. And now at team leader, you're making residual income and overrides off your whole organization. And for me, I was playing when I first came in, I made about 1,000 in the first month, about 1,000 in the second month. I had hit senior manager within 2 weeks because I got on the phone and I started looking for business partners. I told you from my personal training mindset, from my T-store mindset, I wanted to set up other people doing what I wanted to do too. And so that was like my first call list is to bring in business partners. And then I hit team leader, and that fourth month when I got paid as a team leader, it went from 1,000 to $56,000 pounds that month. Okay, so you can see there's a huge jump if you want to play a leadership role in building a team and really creating the ripple effect that you can make here. So it goes also up to director and senior director and national director, and really directors helping three people get to team leader, senior directors helping two people get to director, national directors helping four people get to director. That is four people that will have their lives rocked forever. And it's just incredible. We also have what's called a leadership match at that level, at those ranks where you break into the team building. And I know, for Kristie and I as directors, we probably make more on what's called check match than we do even off our entire organization. It's just another way that you get paid here. And, you may not have brought in that person on your third, fourth, or fifth level, but you brought in the person who brought the person who brought the person, and you're also making a cut of those checks. Like I said, there's about 10 different ways to get paid here between retail bonuses and commissions. And we have a broken down strategic comp plan that you'll get on an orientation. But this is a picture of Chairman On. He is our basically our formulator and the one who brought this dream to life. He was looking at his daughter sleeping one night with glass skin, and he's a visionist. And he, like I said, he could have put this product in any kind of business model, but he wanted tons of the people with a compensation program because he had been exposed to that as a young boy and saw people in it. So this right here is just pictures of Jeju Island. You guys have a very special promotion going on right now where if you unlock, you're the first 50 to unlock team leader, and that's only 50,000 in volume. The first 50 in the UK to qualify get sent to Jeju Island. Kristie and I both had to bring in 600,000 in volume and hit director. So we're FOMOing. Like that's an incredible opportunity for you first movers in the UK. Here is just a little map of the campus with the Riman Farm, the Be Young Pool Lab, the Jeju Water Research Center. You don't realize how massive this company is. It's not just a little couple millionaires white labeling some products and slapping down a comp plan. It is a whole island of production, of innovation, of high quality standards going worldwide, and you get to be a part of it if you choose to. So, like right now, everything that you see here in the white is where we have opened. Everything in the green is where we're going. But I would be thinking right now, because first quarter, like I said, is Ireland, Spain, and Italy. That's first quarter coming up. Colombia, Peru, Chile, Costa Rica. Those will be very soon. Japan was just now at the end, probably third quarter of the year. We're looking at Australia, and they also added Dubai to the list. So you're thinking, who do I know? Who do I know? Who do I know? Because I want to be a part of this world domination. So if you have not joined with us yet, here are the business kits. You honestly, let's Kristie, why don't you give just a little spill real quick on how you came in and what's important when you're coaching someone with a starter kit to come into the business.
So we all know that we need to be the product of the product. And just like Abby said in talking about having a before picture, we need to be using the product so that we can talk about the products. What people are going to buy at the very beginning is they're going to buy your belief. They're going to buy your belief because they trust you and your excitement around these products. Your before and after is what they're going to see first. And so, why it's so, so important to come in with a starter kit. And it's mainly because we would never recommend a restaurant that we've never ate at, and we would never recommend a movie that we've never seen. And so, again, why these are so important. Your purchases count towards your rank. So when Abby was walking you through the compensation plan and you were looking at manager or senior manager, I know for me, when I said yes to this, when I decided to go all in, I was not going to leave money on the table. If I was going to do this, I was going to do this right. And so the first thing that I did was I got myself to manager. I picked up two of the biggest kits, and that volume got me to manager. Now I'm making 20 to 30% commission. Great. Now I'm ready to launch my business. So then I launched my business. As soon as I launched and I was showcasing my before and after, the one that you saw, people could not look away. Like they were, what are you doing? I'm interested. And so getting out there and launching, that got me to senior manager day 2. And then week 3, I hit team leader. So it's completely possible. It's just how much money do you want to make when you launch? And so these kits are going to be able to help you unlock a higher percentage. And so for me, it was a smart strategy, and I'm really, really happy that I did it. And you need the products. I needed the products, and I wanted to try all the products, not just, a few. I wanted to try them all. I wanted to try the shampoo and conditioner. I wanted to try the body lotion because I knew that if someone fell in love with the skincare, they were going to ask me about the hair care. And I needed to make sure that I knew how to speak to the hair care and how to speak to the body care as well.
Amazing. And one thing we highly recommend is it's called Beat the Box. My first two women that came over and washed their face at my sink both bought two of the biggest packs because they wanted enough product to have K-pop parties. K-pop parties, they're nothing fancy. It's having six women, three women, two women, eight women over to your table and walking them through the ritual. The first time I ever walked people through the ritual, I hit a little video of a girl washing her face, then hit pause, play, pause, play, pause. I didn't go do a huge charcuterie board and champagne, although that is so fun when you do. But I just wanted to get comfortable, so I called hot market people, people in my local community that I knew were also moms, entrepreneurs that would want to do this with me. I said, get over here and wash your face. I know it works. I've seen the pictures, but the business, you've got to see this business. And that, it don't overcomplicate it. You need product for yourself. You would love to have product for a K-pop party because the faster you use it, talk about it, and demo it, the more faces you get, the faster you go. Momentum loves speed. We also have what's called borrow bags. If you get a backup set, you can literally give it to a woman in your area, then have another woman pick it up in 3 days and another one pick it up in 3 days. And every time it leaves someone and goes to someone else, there's an order that comes through because nobody likes to have it taken away. Okay, so here are your guys' specials right now. There is free enrollment till the end of the month. It's usually 20 pounds a year, about that. But take advantage of that if this is the business that you want to do. And then you also have, like I said, oh, this is different. If you were to hit team leader, some of you have been here and you're watching this because in your first 6 weeks of joining a business, you should try and be on every overview and orientation and pick up that language, that confidence, that posture, and hear from other people's stories. But if anybody were to hit her by November 30th, they will back pay you as a team leader. To become team leader will get a qualified trip to Jeju Island. And then right now, another thing, and this is really important to know also for what Kristie is going to share with you, is that when you come in on this business, the UK has an 8-day cooling off period. So a back way around that right now is that you can set up your planner account and then you can take your own link and you can go sign in under yourself as a customer and get your product. Your card will charge right away as a customer, not a planner. Takes anything over 200 pounds, takes 8 days to charge. So set up your planner account, create a customer account under yourself, order your starter packages. If you're a customer, it'll charge right away and that product will get shipped right away. You want that product as soon as possible. So that goes until the end of this month. Okay. And now we have your Black Friday bundles. They started today for you on your website that you set up. They are under monthly specials. If you get off this call and you need to sign in as a planner and get running, make sure you get with your coach and they can immediately show you how to create a bag. We want you to watch an orientation after this, but we don't want to waste your time and also getting out with some of those Black Friday bundles. At this time, just a little details about it. You know what? We have the flyers for you. That's not that important right now. Kristie, why don't you go through these bundles and tell them just getting out of the gate, kind of the do's and don'ts, because Kristie is a huge social media influencer.
I love that you say that I'm huge. I'm
You
not,
are.
but I do have influence. And I feel like if we can influence one person, we're all influencers. So I want you guys to know that. So this one, this Let It Glow bundle, is one of my personal favorites. I love that we get the free oil mist with this. And so it's not just a great discount, it's also a way that we can be getting out there and sharing these incredible products. Black Friday is going to make such a huge difference, you guys, in your business. This is what's going to fuel the fire that you already have. And so I'm not going to go into a lot of details with these. Just know that with the Let It Glow bundle, it's a great place for people to start. And that's what I would recommend everybody start with. If people are more interested in the hair care or the body care, then of course we've got another one where you guys are getting the incredible body wash for free. These are big bottles too, by the way. These are going to last anywhere from 4 to 5 months. If someone asks, how long does the hair care last? 4 to 5 months, and then the body care is anywhere from 3 to 4 months. And then this one right here, we don't have this one in the States. You guys are lucky. I like this one. The Do Crew bundle. What? This is great for men, the men in your life. Great for gifts during the holiday season. A great way to get the products on people's skin is by gifting them, right? And so just picking up those as a holiday gift as well. So you guys have three incredible bundles at a discount with free product that'll be offered. And so here's the little strategy that I want to share with you guys that has worked for myself and my team and all of the years that I've been in this industry. Basically, number one is you want to build your list. So Abby was walking you through that in the very beginning. The first thing that I did is I was going through who has ever expressed interest in anything that I've ever shared before. who I know that you guys are just in launch. And so, but again, anybody, if you already started to launch your business, this is again who's raised their hand, right? People that are in your contacts list, people that you've text message, like go, scroll through your text messages and who have you talked to, right? So what I did is any past customers, anybody that's ever ordered anything from me in the past, reached out to them. Anyone who's ever shown interest, anybody that is ever that's viewing your stories right now, if you're on social media, if you're on social media and maybe you're doing little swiper stickers or pulls, if you know, you know what I'm talking about. You can go back to your archives and you can see who's been watching, who's been voting, and you can reach out to those people. If you're not on social media, again, use your phone contacts, your email contacts, your coworkers, your family, your gym friends. Basically, everyone counts, right? And here's why it matters. It matters because your list is literally your income this week. And so with Black Friday here, people save for Black Friday. The average person spends $650 on Black Friday. They are wanting to shop on Black Friday. They're just looking to see who they want to shop with and what products are going to be the most interesting. People will also buy things that they've never bought before because they're ready for it. They're just looking for the best deal and they're looking to shop with you, someone that they trust. People you already know or you have interacted with, they're 10 to 20 times more likely to buy from you. Black Friday is fast and furious. There's a lot of distraction, especially on social media. So your warm leads is going to be what converts quickly. The bigger your list, the bigger your sales period. Okay. So again, if you're here, you're wanting to go to Jeju Island, you're wanting that momentum. The biggest key is stay visible. Stay visible. If you're on social media, get out there and show your face as much as you possibly can, right? It could be just wishing people, you guys don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I first give Thanksgiving, but just reaching out to people and just wishing them well, right? So one of the biggest things on staying visible, and this matters, this is super, super important, is that you want to make sure that we're not putting these graphics all over the place because there's a lot of sales ads right now that are on social media. People are just going to swipe right through it. Okay. So here's what you want to be showing you, your skin, other people's results. So if you're new and you don't have results yet, you haven't been able to try the products yet, use Abby's before and after. Use like reach out to the person that invited you here. We have a plethora of before and afters that we can share with you. You want to be sharing that. Your story, right? And again, other people's results. So what not to post publicly is Black Friday flyers, no deal graphics, no price sheets, no salesy posts. And the reason why is one is Instagram, especially on Facebook, if they see it as a salesy post, they actually will bury it. They will bury it. And so it destroys your algorithms as well. And so when you post graphics publicly, again, it kills curiosity. And curiosity is what gets people into your DMs. That's what you want to really be focusing right now. Okay. So, uh, one of the other things too, of course, is just this is a great week to run like maybe an event. So if you're on social media, do a glow up week or a holiday skincare secrets week, right? What this does is it keeps people watching you when they know that you're hosting some sort of an event, right? Where maybe there's a giveaway involved and it could just be a gift card. It doesn't have to be anything big. And then of course, when you're messaging, you're following up with people, we're human beings. And so we want to be talking to human beings as if they are human, right? And so short, warm messages, voice notes if you can. A video is even better, right? Popping in with the video. Follow up with anybody that has any reactions on any of your stories that you're telling on social media. I mean, I can go on and on and on. So basically, get excited because this is a really exciting time. This is going to help you get to wherever you're wanting to go here. Just if you build your list, if you stay visible without blasting flyers and message people like a real human, you're going to have the best Black Friday ever. We've already seen, so we launched Black Friday here in the States on Monday just with some bundles. We're not even really in the official Black Friday yet. And what I've heard just from people like Abby and people like if you've met Brianna is we've already almost tripled our volume this month. Black Fridays can triple what you're currently doing right now if you just, number one, just start making a list and start reaching out to people, right? Okay, so it's not about perfection. It's just about getting out there, showing up, and being consistent. We're so excited for you. And we're excited that you guys have Black Friday deals too, as well. You have good ones, really good ones.
We definitely have run over the time for a typical overview, but Chrissy and I felt like it was really important to equip you guys for this week if this is something you want to do because you have such an opportunity this week of people buying and starting into the beginning of December. People are shopping right now for Christmas presents. And if you know any moms of teenage girls, this is an incredible gift. These are incredible gift bundles. And so this is absolutely, a message that you can get out there with those bundles. Christy, I know I just want to take a minute. So many people are brand new. They haven't maybe shared on their social media yet. What do you think is a good example of a launch post? Should they be putting their link out there? Should they be,
No,
like,
no.
how do you coach women to launch, or men to launch?
Tell your story. Tell your story, right? And so what I did my first launch post was it was a friend reached out to me out of the blue and started talking to me about this Korean beauty. I didn't even know what K beauty was. Yet skeptical, I decided, you know what? I have nothing to lose. So I decided to give it a try. And then the rest is, and then I just continued to tell my story. I never mentioned the company name. You want to create curiosity. You're a movie trailer. And so what you're doing is you're giving people just a little bit of excitement and a little sneak peek. But as far as where they're going to get the information, this is where a call to action comes into place. You tell your story, and at the very, very bottom, you say, if you're curious to know what it is that I'm using that's given me these types of results, or if you're curious to know what it is that I'm so excited about, just put DM me or put info into the comments and I will share all the things with you. And so we know that money is made in Messenger. And so you want to give people a reason to have a conversation with you, a one-on-one conversation with you in Messenger. And so now all those people that put info, or they're DMing you, guess what you're going to do? You're just going to invite them to a call like this. So use the tools. Don't be the tool. Use the tools because the tools are here for you. And now they're on a call like this where this is leverage for you. So our job is just to be a storyteller. To be a storyteller, look to see who's looking, who needs this, how can we be relatable? And then those conversations, you're inviting them to a call like this. That's the simple system. Use the system. That's all I did to get to director, and that's all Abby did. And as you guys can see, pretty soon you're going to be presenting on these calls if that's something that you want to do. And it just gets, that's how it grows, and that's how it gets bigger.
I love that, Christy. And if you are listening to this and you have not been on social media or, you just haven't been working, haven't been posting, don't expect to go out there with a post and get lots of sales. First of all, Christy and I, we never get sales off our post. We get sales through pulling people into private conversations in Messenger and serving them.
Yeah.
So even if you see 100 likes or comments, that's not where we're making money. We're making money through the call to action to get in conversations. And I just want to encourage you, when I first came in this company, I had to sit out 1 full year from using my social media. I was coming from another company with a non-compete and I could not use my social media. And so whether you don't have a social media or you have not been active on it, one, just get started, but don't let that be a post and pray situation. If you want to get after this business, it is about creating a list and working through it. And it is as simple as have you ever used, have you ever used Korean skincare? Would it be okay if I sent you a 3-minute sizzle video on something that I've been using and I'm so excited about? And I'm launching this company in the UK and I'm looking for like-minded entrepreneurial people.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you're going to have the rest of your life to get customers, but you only have this moment in time to monetize setting up a team and infiltrating in your market? And would you rather get paid 100% of what you do or 1% of what 100 people do? Right. We want to work smarter, not harder. You know, that's always been in my heart. So make the list, share the excitement, and then use the sizzle videos and these overviews to do the detailed explaining. You don't have to know anything in the process to director. You just have to know where your tools and resources are, like the one we're doing right now. So get started on the social, but this business can be worked through salons, stores, retail, social media marketing, and like I did, belly to belly, business conversations, personal messaging, hot list, warm list, cold list. Just where there's a will, there's a way. So if this is something that you are so excited about, if this is what you've been praying for, jump in, get off the bench, jump in. 2026 is right around the corner. Everybody needs a little extra income right now. And this is for you. So get back with the person who invited you on this call. Tell them you're ready to sign in and get an orientation and get connected on a call with coaches to know that you have a bigger support system than just the person talking to you. Thank you so much for your time. I know we ran over, but we just felt like we needed to equip you guys from training. We are actually going to stop this recording now, and I don't know.